Greetings, Benjamin J from Ben's Trains with another in the series. Well, what you're looking at is that 999 that arrived this afternoon. Now, as you see, I've touched up the paint. I've installed an epoxy lens and an epoxy number board. As you see, this actually doesn't look too bad considering it was an absolute wreck when it arrived today. So, just got it oiled, reassembled. Let's put it, it's on the third rail. Let's take this around. Now, as you see, it has a number board and a lens. So, a tremendous difference just in a matter of, I don't know, 10 minutes, something like that. Touched up the paint, oiled it, installed a lens and a number board. It costs absolutely nothing and actually doesn't look bad at all. You'd have to look at this to realize that number board and lens are actually made out of epoxy. But the nice thing about it, it's no longer just an empty hole. You actually have a lens and a number board in there. Number board does not say 999, but it's not just an empty hole anymore. This actually works quite well. It's really simple. It only takes a minute to do it. Actually, it takes about 6 minutes to do it. You just put tape over the hole on the back of that boiler and fill the slot in the top and the hole in the front with epoxy, and you have a number board and a lens. Let the epoxy cure, pull off the tape. It's done. No muss, no fuss. As you see, this actually does not look bad at all. You actually have a number board and a lens installed in this locomotive. And then I just touched up the paint with an ink marker, and then about 4 drops of 30 weight motor oil and a soft paintbrush just to spread it all out. As you see, this looks actually quite respectable considering it was an absolute wreck when I took it out of the box. $12 on eBay, running absolutely perfectly. As you see, that's pulling 10 Lionel cars. That's 50% power. So, the lens looks nice and works. The number board looks like a number board. No one would ever know that was just 5-minute epoxy. As you see, it runs good, forward and reverse. Working headlight, $12 on eBay. As you see, it looks like a number board. Alright, let's take this around. So back to 50% power. And the longer this runs, the better it's going to run. But as I always stress, don't overlook the junk. You can do this pennies on a dollar just by doing stuff just like this. This is a $12 locomotive that is running absolutely perfectly. And other than oiling it, replacing the lens and the number board, I've done nothing to this. As you see, it runs perfectly, forward and reverse. It looks nice, and it was absolutely dirt cheap. $12. Really difficult to beat that. So as you see, it has a lens, it has a number board, touched up the paint. It's actually quite respectable looking considering what it looked like when it arrived. So just a quick video. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to drop me an email, BENZTRAINZ@gmail.com. And as always, thank you for watching.